Who... who are you? Are you here to interrogate me? I already told the other guards you got the wrong person. I didn't do anything, I swear. Huh, really? You don't look like an Inquisitor. This isn't some kind of trick, is it? That seal, you really are the Inquisitor I asked for. I didn't think you'd actually come here all the way from the capital at the request of someone like me. I apologize for having doubted the veracity of your words, noble Inquisitor, but the guards here have tried to trick me before, and, well, you look quite unorthodox for a member of the Royal Inquisition. I thought all Inquisitors were covered in golden trinkets and armor engraved with holy commandments. Why do you dress so differently? Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste your time with idle chatter. Please, ask your questions. I'll tell you everything you want to know. I asked for you specifically because I heard stories about you, Inquisitor. People say you are a fair judge, so I was hoping that asking for you to be the one to pass judgment on me would hopefully improve my chances of not being burned at the stake. But to think they actually let you know about my request. My prayers must have been heard. It had to be you. I understand this is going to sound blasphemous, but I am terribly afraid of your comrades. Many of them will not listen to what the accused have to say and refuse to conduct a proper investigation before condemning someone. But you're different. You've proven the innocence of the falsely accused many times. Yes, that's right. It's all just a big misunderstanding, honestly. See, I just happened to have passed through the same alley the day before those guards went missing, and apparently I dropped one of the apples from my basket there. The guards said that's supposed to be proof of my involvement. I am well aware of the charges brought against me, but do you really think I am capable of committing the crimes I am accused of, Inquisitor? 3 armed guards disappearing in the dead of night without leaving a trace, except for their armor and weapons. It doesn't make sense. How could a frail woman like myself possibly overpower such strong individuals? I wouldn't know. All I learned about dark magic is that it's evil and forbidden, and that you and your courageous comrades valiantly protect us from the wicked witches and warlocks who seek to prey on us poor innocent souls. Please, you have to believe me. I'm innocent as a lamb, I swear. I could never have done something like that. Besides, I never leave my house after dark. The streets here are quite frightening at night, you know? Pitch black, can't see a thing without a torch. Nothing like the capital with all those fancy lights you have. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, come now. Surely you already know the answer to that. There's only one reason for them to put me here when it's so obvious that I am guiltless. You see, Inquisitor, the investigation led by the guards was taking a little too long. People were getting antsy, so they needed a scapegoat. And who better to throw into a cell than a lonely woman that nobody talks to? I I'm an outcast. Nobody here will miss me when I'm gone. If you hadn't come to take over this investigation, my fate would have been sealed. Inquisitor, now that you're here, you are going to find the actual culprits, right? You're not just going to condemn me and pretend you've solved the problem like everyone else. It's just, I'm so terribly afraid. It's horrible knowing there are malicious sinners skulking around our beautiful little town. Those wolves in sheep's clothing are still out there looking for new prey. And here I am about to be put to the torch for a crime I didn't commit. You'll protect us, won't you, Inquisitor? You'll save us from this evil and prove my innocence, right? Please, promise me that everything's going to be alright. Thank you. They were right. You really are different. Inquisitor, I think I know who is really responsible for this crime. The guards wouldn't have listened to me if I told them. Besides, some of them are complicit. That's exactly why I needed you specifically, Inquisitor. Your comrades would never believe me either. After all, your creed tells you to ignore whatever I say, doesn't it? The words of a witch are like a siren song. Ignore them or be led to your doom. Something like that? I'll tell you their names. However, I refuse to speak to you further unless you enter my cell. I don't want any of the guards to overhear what I have to say to you. They might be eavesdropping on us right now. If they figure out what I told you, they'll punish me the moment you leave, and it may be the last time we ever see each other alive. I understand that, but surely a strong holy warrior, such as yourself, has nothing to fear from a feeble woman with shackles around her wrists and ankles? If I really had the ability to use such dark magic, surely I would have used it to keep myself from being captured in the first place, wouldn't I? I should be the one to tremble with fear right now, Inquisitor. I am helpless. If you wish to strike me down, there's nothing I can do about it. Of course, it would be a waste if you did, because then you'll never know who the real sinners in this town are. Oh, I knew I was right about you. You'll do anything to discover the truth, won't you? Such devotion to justice, such bravery. I find those very attractive qualities in a person. Perhaps I am, but can you really blame me? After all, you're my soon-to-be savior. Who wouldn't be mesmerized by someone with such a bright soul? Right. My apologies. I suppose all the time spent in this dark cell has made me somewhat delirious. Just a little bit closer, please. I want to whisper their names into your ear, just in case. Okay. Actually, there's just one culprit. The one who is really responsible for this is me. Finally. That was taking much longer than I thought it would. How are the chains and shackles, Inquisitor? Not too tight, I hope. I'm sorry for tricking you, darling. I really didn't want to deceive you like this, but there was no other way to get you this close to me. It's no use shouting for help. The guards serve me now. Nobody is coming to save you. Don't tell me you're surprised. Surely an experienced Inquisitor such as yourself should know that such feeble minds are easily dominated. Any witch worth her salt could enthrall them. It really doesn't take a lot of effort. Don't worry, I promise you. I'll release them once they have outlived their usefulness, which should be very soon. Oh? I should be the one upset. It's not polite to keep a lady waiting, you know. I had that message delivered to you 2 weeks ago. And yes, I know it takes a while to get here from the capital, but still, I was expecting you to show up a little sooner. After all, you Inquisitors are usually quite eager to interrogate alleged witches when they are captured. So, what kept you, darling? Fine, keep your secrets. You'll spill them willingly soon enough. Now, there's no need to be so tense, darling. It's true that I am a witch, but I have no desire to hurt those with pure or innocent souls. Quite the opposite, in fact. I am their protector. Oh, but my dear Inquisitor, it's not me who is making this town unsafe to live in. Did you not notice when you walk through these streets how afraid the townsfolk are of the very people who are supposed to protect them? Exactly. They avert their gaze and keep their heads down. Why do you think that is? Very good. You're so clever, dear. If you were to investigate the guard captain and some of his men, you'd discover that they are guilty of quite a lot of crimes. And you'll agree with me when I say crimes cannot remain unpunished. Right, darling? These missing guards you're looking for? They're not quite the upstanding citizens you think they are. Or perhaps, I should say, were. They behaved like uncivilized beasts, undeserving to walk the earth in the form of man. I simply gave them all a more fitting form, one that will subject them to the same kind of fear they struck into their victims. That depends entirely on how quick they are and how well they can hide. It'll be difficult, though. The foxes in the woods are quite clever after all. And I heard the Baron is quite fond of hunting rabbits this time of year. The crimes they are guilty of are incredibly heinous, Inquisitor. You'd have punished them in a similar way if you could, to make sure they never again hurt another soul. At least, if your precious order is as unsullied by corruption as you claim it is. I don't need to spell it out for you, do I? You know well enough what evil those with authority can visit upon poor commoners. And yet, that self-same order ignored every plea of help from the poor victims of their atrocious crimes. Don't try to defend them. The Inquisitors you call comrades merely pretend to be pure. Deep within they hide their rotten souls. Because I've seen it myself. I've seen what wicked acts they commit to fulfill their own selfish desires, knowing none dare to stand against them for fear of being falsely accused. The more zealous they are, the greater the stain of corruption that tarnishes their hearts. They're disgusting. Is that so? And you would hunt them down and bring them to justice, even though they are your comrades? Even though they are following the very letter of the laws written down by your order? You're exactly how I imagined you to be. Such a pure and just soul. I should have lured you here sooner. I wonder, what could a witch like me possibly want to do with a pure, helpless Inquisitor? Come on, don't be boring. Make a guess, darling. No, sweetheart, nothing of the sort. I have something much better planned for you. I'm going to make you mine, darling. Mind, body, and soul. No, not like that. I don't want to make you my thrall, silly. I want to make you my spouse. Crazy? Perhaps. But you're the one to blame for this, Inquisitor. You're the one who made me obsessed when you first looked into my eyes a year ago. You don't remember? Oh, that hurts, darling. Come on, think. Where have you seen me before? That's right. The day our humble little town was graced by a parade organized by the Royal Inquisition. And do you remember how we met? I stumbled and fell, dropping my basket full of fruit all over the street. The others just marched on and crushed everything I had bought underfoot. But you were the only one who stopped to help me. That's the moment I fell in love with you. When our eyes met, I felt a warmth I had never felt before. For the first time, I felt seen. Nobody had ever paid that much attention to me. Do you understand? You were like an angel descending from the heavens, and even now I can't stop staring into your beautiful eyes. They're like wisps in the moors, luring me closer. Oh, I love everything about you, my dear Inquisitor. Your beautiful face, your pure soul, your sonorous voice. You're perfect. And I especially love how polite you are. Your order sees me as a miscreant to be destroyed. And yet, even now that you know I am a witch, even after I tricked you and put you in chains, you speak to me in a courteous manner, as if I were a noblewoman. Why? Is that so? And what if I don't want to be redeemed? Would you still be so polite? Or would you hurl hideous insults at me? Darling, be honest. There's another reason why you're so polite to me, isn't there? It's obvious. The way your heart is beating, the blood flowing through your cheeks. This isn't anger or fear. It's love you're feeling, sweetheart. Oh? And haven't you ever wondered exactly why you aren't allowed to experience love? That most pure and divine emotion? Why do they tell you to shun it? It's almost as if they're afraid of it, don't you think? By teaching you their hateful ways, they've harmed your beautiful soul. But don't worry, darling. I'll help you fix it. I'll liberate you from the shackles they've put on you. Darling, why do you struggle so? Don't you want to know what love is like? Don't you want me to show you how much I adore you? Yes, that's right. How obscene, how scandalous it would be. A respectable, pure Inquisitor eloping with a common witch. But the mere thought makes your heart skip a beat, doesn't it? I see the flame of desire that dances within your heart, Inquisitor. You cannot hide it from me. This is what you truly want, to be loved. Don't worry, darling. I'll help you get rid of those nasty little doubts you have. Once we get home, I'll make you a nice little potion to help you forget all those terrible things they taught you about us witches. Oh, don't look so upset. I promise it'll taste nice. I can add any fruit I want for extra flavor. Besides, it's not like you'll remember what it tasted like after you drank it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't do that. Not until I'm sure you won't try to run away or fight me. For now, you'll just have to get used to the chains. If it's any consolation, I think they look good on you. Oh, darling, please stop thrashing around. You'll just hurt yourself if you keep this up. I really didn't want to do this, but I guess you leave me no choice. Shh, everything will be all right. It's time to go to sleep now, my dear Inquisitor. Don't be afraid. I'll wake you up as soon as we get home. Sweet dreams, darling.